Hey, welcome. First ever podcast in the mayor's office. I was ready for the Ready, Aim, Fire. I think this is more like a Ready, Fire, Aim.
And I'm in love with the good life.
This was so much fun. Like, you guys are a lot of fun. Seriously.
Jason Grilli coming in the mayor's office.
They're ready to roll.
Let it go.
Sean's giving these guys $2 tips.
That's not true. So are you gonna?
I gotta story.
I mean, you do podcasts. Like, there's a million podcasts out there.
When you called me and said, "Hey, would you go on my show?" I did backflips, man. I said, "I'm ready to go."
Like, I definitely, without a doubt, never gone on a podcast where you knew not just about me, but you knew about like my dad and my sister, and like That means a lot.
What was that like for your sisters to grow up with you guys?
They knew they were protected.
So thank you.
Oh, thank you, Jess.
That was a great time. I appreciate you having me out there.
You will not be back.
I had no idea how awesome you are and how cool you are and the cool things you did, Marty. I just want to apologize before we get going.
You can't offer enough of an apology.
And I was like, fuck that. My time is Tuesday. I'm coming. Give me a plane. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm pitching on Tuesday, and then I'll pitch again on Sunday.
That's not a ring, guys. If you want to see rings, come on over to my house. I'll let you polish my tree. Okay?
And you guys have this show. Maybe you could help parents.
Can you talk about what is the goal of the Player Alliance?
Coaching, managing, umpiring, front office, scoreboard, tech, all these different avenues that this great game of baseball has provided for so many other individuals. We want to make sure those opportunities are going to be available for the communities that we all grew up in, call home, and places that we played in.
Well, I know one person from Evansville, Indiana in my life. So I opened it up and Don Mattingly sent me this that his wife had given him when he was 17 years old. Sent it to me. And,
my gosh.
So if that doesn't tell you who Don Mattingly is, that's who he is.
All right, sorry. Let's get
Thanks for making me tear up on this. This is awesome.
Case, do something funny.
He goes, if you ever point at anybody again on this field rounding third base, I'm gonna come out there and tackle you myself.
I said worse than that.
Mark calls in and he's like, you want me to get Tom? And we're all like, Tom, who, Selleck? Who are you talking about? And he's like, no, you want me to call Brady? And we're like, yeah, bro.
We get into a fist fight and a wrestling match. Dave Robertson, thanks. People forget how many shots Michael Jordan missed. You know why? They remember how many he made.
The only thing I remember is that picture, obviously, and Todd Walker chewing off the sleeves of my shirt.
It wouldn't die. I'm like, are you ever going to die? You pooped on Todd Walker freaking 17 years ago, and you're still alive? Like, what the hell's going on here? Like, it's about to die, cat.
He would have rather be the fart than it.
I'm going to my office, and I'm going to have a whiskey, and I'm going to have a stogie. And if I come out in this locker room, and there's anybody in here, I'm calling the cops, and I'm having you arrested for impersonating a Major League Baseball player.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be fast. You can be slower than you.
Your legs were always good and stretched out in the box. Like, you never had a tight
People who think that baseball is a science. If that was a fact, you would see scientists batting third in the World Series right now.
Your wife's talking to you about, hey, we gotta drop the car off to get serviced, and you're like, I'm facing Roy Oswald tonight. Like, that's my only concern.
And you guys making the biggest offers to guys who never played the freaking game. That's what gets me, man. Play the dog days of summer. But $162? Are you shitting me?
They would boo me in batting practice because Mark McGwire would lead the cage, and here comes old right center field gap hitting Brian Joyce.
Now it's 3-2. We're going to Yankee Stadium with the momentum. Now we have nothing to lose, boys.
I have kids, and you're going to throw at my head? I don't be room service, I swear to God. I'm going to get you in the hotel. Before the game's over. In case smells, I'm going to do it, too.
He didn't throw him aside anymore after that.
Wow.
Somebody thought it was a good idea to get me hypnotized. Hey, me of all people, I'm not the one.
That's amazing.
And I'm in love with the good life.
What's not stupid is listen to our show here. So whoever out there is enjoying the mayor's office show that we're doing, please subscribe, download, all that stuff. Like us, leave a review. We welcome it all. And we're very grateful for all the listeners that are listening to us and coming inside the mayor's office. Chinch, I love you, brother. I will see you next week. Always look forward to it. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
And I'm in love.